Unpregnant is a 2020 American female buddy road comedy drama film co-written and directed by Rachel Lee Goldenberg. The film is based upon the novel of the same name by Ted Kaplan and Jenny Hendricks. It stars Haley Lou Richardson and Barbie Ferreira, with Alex McNichol, Breckin Meyer, Giancarlo Esposito, Sugar Lynn Beard, and Betty Who. The film follows a pregnant teenager Veronica who discovers that she cannot get an abortion in her home state of Missouri without her parents' permission and subsequently convinces her former friend Bailey to take a road trip with her to Albuquerque so she can get one there. It was released on September 10, 2020 by HBO Max. Now let's see what happens in the movie. "17-year-old Veronica Clark takes a pregnancy test at school and is interrupted by her former friend, Bailey Butler, who sees that the test is positive. Though Bailey assumes Veronica will be keeping the baby, she subsequently disposes of the evidence and casually offers to give Veronica a ride to a clinic where she can get an abortion should she need one. Veronica immediately decides to get an abortion and is upset to discover that it is forbidden in Missouri without parental consent. She quickly formulates a plan to get to Albuquerque, New Mexico, where the closest clinic is, but lacks funds to make it all the way. Going to her boyfriend Kevin, she is shocked when he reacts to the news of her pregnancy by proposing. Veronica pretends she will consider the proposal and takes the ring with her. She then goes to Bailey, who agrees to drive her to Albuquerque. At their first stop, Veronica tries to pawn her engagement ring and is stopped by Kevin, who has been stalking her. After learning that Veronica needs the money for an abortion, the sympathetic pawnshop broker agrees to buy her ring. Veronica and Bailey head to Texas, though they fight over their former friendship, which Bailey fails to realize is because Bailey's father was ashamed of her nerdy pursuits as a child. While stopping at a diner, Bailey is frightened by the arrival of local sheriffs. She reveals to Veronica that the car they are driving belongs to her mother's boyfriend. The girls are able to escape detection when a fellow patron creates a scene. The patron, Gerard, later gives the girls a lift and introduces them to Matthews, a race car driver who offers to drop them off at the closest bus station. Matthews turns out to be a woman who Bailey is immediately and obviously attracted to. Veronica learns that Bailey is a lesbian and already out, and Bailey later has her first kiss with Matthews. Before Matthews can drive them to the station, a young couple, overhearing that the two need a ride to Albuquerque, offer to drive them all the way there. Bailey and Veronica wake up in the morning at the couple's house, where they realize that the couple is virulently anti-abortion and plan to prevent Veronica from having an abortion. The two manage to escape the couple's clutches by stealing their GMC Yukon and faking their own deaths. Arriving at the nearest bus station, they discover it is out of order but stumble across a mechanic shop run by an anti-government survivalist named Bob. Learning that Veronica needs an abortion, he agrees to drive her to the clinic in an old limo. During the ride, Veronica's friends call her with the news that they have discovered who the pregnancy test belongs to, citing Bailey. Wanting to protect herself, Veronica agrees that Bailey is the most likely suspect. Bailey overhears this, triggering a fight between the two about the dissolution of their friendship. Bailey leaves while Veronica continues on to her appointment. However, Veronica realizes that Bailey has gone to see her estranged father. Rescheduling her appointment, Veronica witnesses their awkward reunion and comes to Bailey's defense when Bailey's father treats her coldly. At the clinic, Veronica is surprised by Kevin, who threatens to tell everyone she is having an abortion unless she stays with him. But she tells him to go ahead and do it. Veronica goes through with the abortion. Realizing they have no cash left, the two make calls to their respective mothers, who get them plane tickets home. At home, Veronica's mother admits to being confused by her choice but reiterates her love for her daughter. At school the next day, Veronica learns that Kevin never revealed her abortion to her friends, but Veronica decides to tell them anyway. She also decides to continue her friendship with Bailey and goes to sit with her at lunch. Sometime later, the two go on another road trip to Roswell.